Yo, yo, yo. BJ, that's funny. What's going on? What's going on? You live. It's another Wednesday night. Another Wednesday night. Hey, we in March, y'all. Black History Month is over with. We in
Always
March,
Black
March
History
2nd,
Month.
Wednesday night. That's true. That's true, Deron. That is true. Regardless of what they say.
Yeah.
Another Wednesday night with your one of a kind, too smart for me podcast. I'm your host, Iliyaas. You got BJ. You see, standing up, jumping around, walking side to side. and,
Ain't no,
you, and you
ain't
got
no,
Doctor Extraordinaire, another
ain't
new
no,
name.
Another new name.
ain't no, ironing board in the background this time, huh?
No, well, I'm at a different house.
He in the
How many
man.
houses you
Hey,
got? You,
hey,
you,
he
you,
like Kanye.
you got it like
he got
that? The
multiple
house across the
houses.
street. The house across the street.
Nah. I'm just over here watching my daughter.
All right.
But while we talking, it's March 2nd. So I want to give a shout out to the heir to my throne. This is what I was running to get. That man right there.
Yeah, Cuzzo. Happy birthday, Cuzzo.
Yeah. He's 19 today. Howard Freshman. I just want to shout out his birthday.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
19 years ago today. He was being pushed out of the womb. At 4:49 p.m., he arrived in the world. Happy birthday, my son. Love you.
Wait, what time? What time was he born?
4:49.
4:49.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes,
BJ.
Did you have to leave work to make that?
Yeah. What happened? I'm trying to figure out what happened that day. Oh no, that
Man,
was
you don't even remember.
planned. She was overdue. He was due in February, and then he was due in February, so she was 2 weeks past her due date, and they were like, "All right, we got to induce you." So we went to the hospital. Jaleel, I guess, wasn't ready to see the world, so we had to. So we took off. It was planned. We kind of knew that he was coming that day. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was actually he was supposed to be born, I think, the day before, and we went down there to deliver him, and they were like, "Oh no, we had a couple moms come in and deliver. We don't have any rooms for you, so you need to go back." Oh, was that Jayla? Oh, that was Jayla. My bad. I'm confusing my kid.
He can't remember, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, but at any rate, yeah, that was planned. Her water had broke on him. I remember that now. Her water broke when she was at a cheerleading competition with Tracy Presley's daughter, Brooke, and then then we had to go to the hospital. So it was all planned. I took the days off, so we were good. We were good. So happy birthday, my son.
Yeah, happy birthday.
You going to any 76ers games?
Oh, absolutely. What? I got a 10-game package. So
10-game package.
my 10 games about up now that they got hard, and I'm like, dang.
Oh, you used them already?
It's already up soon as
No, we got 3 games left.
Oh, you got 3 left. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got 3 games left. So
wait,
Which games you gonna go to?
We
You going
got
to the Cavs one, right? This weekend, right?
Nah, I can't go to the Cavs. I went to the Cavs and they got beat down.
Go again.
Yeah.
Speaking of beat down, they got beat down tonight.
Yeah, I think we got Chicago.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think we got Chicago, Dallas, and somebody else. I forget.
What about the Nets?
Nah, we don't have the Nets. You know I wanted that one. Man, them tickets sky high. Man, everybody like, yo, $800.
Ben Simmons ain't gonna be there. He ain't gonna be there anyway.
So how that work? How that work?
What do you mean?
Like the 10-game package. How that work? Like you can only pick from select games.
No, they send you a package of gold, plan, platinum, and they try to pick the best 10 games. So obviously, with the platinum plan, you're gonna have all the good teams. You're gonna have the Lakers, you're gonna have the Nets, you're gonna have Milwaukee, you're gonna have all the big stars, but that one is gonna be more expensive.
You can't say the Lakers anymore, man.
Yeah, I know you can't. But at the beginning of the season, the Lakers was a hot ticket. And then they had the other plans that include like the Cleveland in there. Some people were like, I don't want to go see Cleveland. But turns out Cleveland was good this year. So it was a decent package, though. I went middle of the road, got some good games. The Nets were in that package, too. So,
okay.
Yeah, so it was decent. It was a decent package. It was just some teams we like Memphis. I don't think they thought Memphis would be as good as they were. So
right.
I don't know why. There, but Memphis turns out to be a great team. So you never know. But yeah, it's a good package. It was a good package.
Well, that's a perfect segue, BJ and Dr.
All right.
Extraordinaire. Because I got a question about those teams you just rattled off. So, post-trade deadline, you know, all the rosters, well, I'm not going to say finalized because a couple more players may get bought out, but we're about 80% to 90% finalized with the rest of these rosters. So with what you know now about the Eastern Conference, and I'm going to start with you, BJ, since you got the big fish. You got James Harden. So I'm going to start with you. Which team will come out of the Eastern Conference? And I'm writing this down.
You heard it here first. The Cleveland Cavaliers.
Be realistic, man.
Nah, y'all want me to go Homer, but I'm not going Homer. Listen, I'm one of those that
Homer
believe,
like Simpson. All right, but
I'm one of those that believe to be the man, you got to beat the man. And the bully on the block, and I know the record doesn't say so. They kind of coasting along, and they just lost tonight from what you just told me. But I think they're going to gear it up and turn it on. It's going to be Milwaukee. Milwaukee will win the East. Now, I say that to say I'm this close to picking the Sixers because they really look good after these first two games. But I'm afraid of two things. One, the coach. His track record lately has been he's blown leads in playoffs, had 3-1 leads and blown them. And I don't know. He's just been making suspect plays lately when it comes to the playoffs. Okay. I don't understand how they lost to Atlanta last year. I still don't. We understand it was Ben Simmons, but come on, man. You got to do better than that, coach, with letting Atlanta beat you. Number two.
What's the coach's name?
Oh, what's his name? Damn.
Premier River.
Come
on, man. Come on, man. The details matter. The details matter, man. Details matter. All right, number two.
You know what the problem is? I don't have my drink in front of me. But Doc Rivers is coaching has been suspect the last couple of years. Number two, James Harden. We all know James Harden comes up smallest when the playoffs matter most. So I'm scared of him. Embiid, yeah, he's going to get his. He's going to do his thing. But I'm still one of those that believe that in order to win, you need a dominant wingman. And last year, obviously, he didn't have a dominant wing, even though he didn't come through in the fourth quarter of the Atlanta series. He didn't have a dominant wing. He's got a dominant wing, but it's that dominant wing that has me worried, and that's James Harden. It is time for James Harden to be the James Harden of the regular season. He cannot be Peyton Manning of the regular season. He cannot be now Aaron Rodgers of the regular season. He can't. He can't have these phenomenal MVP type performances, and when it comes to when the rubber meets the road, he ain't nowhere to be found.
Man, your analogies, man.
But saying all that, that's why I can't pick the Sixers. I'm going with Milwaukee. I'm going with the man, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and his cast of bandits. Did I say that right?
What's his name?
What's his name? Did I say it right? Antetokounmpo. Oh my God!
Oh man!
Hey, y'all cannot make this up, man.
And his band of merry bandits will still win the East, even though I don't. What my last little point here? I was shocked that they even won it last year. But we know with how that went down, and Phoenix just wasn't ready yet. But I'm a 4 or 5 star system. Y'all know the whole Max Kellerman 4 or 5 star system. And I still believe you need to have at least a couple 4s, a 5 and a 4, in order for you to win the championship and win it all. Giannis kind of did it to me he's a 5, obviously MVP type caliber player, and he didn't have no 4s with him. He had like some 3.8s in Middleton and Drew Holiday, but them 3.8s stepped up and played like 4s. So I gotta give him. What'd you say?
They 3.8.
3.8s. No, they're not consistent all-stars. No, 3.8. 4, you got to be an all-star, consistent all-star. 5 is MVP level. So
you putting criterias on this. Okay.
Yeah. That's the 5-star system. We'll have to talk about that another day. I don't want to take up all the time. I'm going with Milwaukee. Milwaukee wins the East. Hit it.
Go ahead, Dr. Extraordinary. Go ahead.
Well, speaking of Milwaukee, I mean, I was riding Milwaukee's tails all season last year. I said that they would win a championship all season last year, so I wasn't shocked at all. Anyways, I don't think they're going to come out the East this year. I think it's only between the Nets and the 76ers. Both those teams just got way too much talent, and Milwaukee is missing a very, very big piece in Lopez. And I don't think, even though Bobby Portis is playing really, really great, really well, and he's shown that he could play well in the playoffs last year. However, I don't think that they will have enough scoring power to beat both, maybe not both, but either a combination of Embiid, James Harden, nor a healthy Kyrie and a healthy Kevin Durant. Now, I'm going to give the Nets the edge here to come out the East.
The Nets. Wow.
And here's why. So what's good with it? Chopping it up in the kitchen.
What up, Jamal? What up?
So, and the only reason why I'm taking the Nets, I like the 76ers, but the only reason I'm taking the Nets is because of Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers has had some elite talent over these last couple of years, and he's always hit walls in the playoffs. And you got a player. You compare that. I'm sorry. You couple that with a player who usually falls off in the playoffs, and James Harden, and then Joel Embiid, like you said, is going to get his. Tobias Harris is very, very inconsistent. And I like Tyrese Maxey, but I just feel like if we can get a healthy Kyrie and a healthy Kevin Durant on a court together at the same time,
he part of the Brooklyn Brass, y'all. Yeah. You just got exposed, bro.
I'm Cleveland faithful, Dallas Maverick faithful over here, you know. But anyways, I'm speaking as if I was a Net. But
yeah, all right.
Anyways, so I think a healthy Kyrie and a healthy Durant trump anything coming out the East. They got it big. They got consistent shooting with Steph. They got Patty Mills coming off the bench, and then you can't ignore that they got Goran Dragic coming off the bench as well. So if all that can come in, if all that can mesh, and they can put some consistent games before the playoffs start, I think that's a team that's gonna come out the East. Because I mean, who gonna beat them? I mean, you can't guard Kyrie, you can't guard KD. I mean, Patty's gonna get some good looks, and he can create his own jump shot. And we all know Seth gonna do his thing, you know. And we always said that Brooklyn needed a big, and if they got that big, they'd be dangerous. And they was flirting with Drummond last year, and guess what? They got that big. So, Nets is my team coming out the East. And that's a tough one because Milwaukee and 76ers were definitely close when I was considering this. But I just believe in the talent that Kyrie and Kevin Durant are going to bring. They're both elite scorers, can get their shot anywhere on the court. You can't stop it. You can't stop Kyrie from getting teammates involved. You can't stop that pull up mid range jumper that Kevin Durant shoots all the time. You just can't stop it. So I think once the playoff starts and if they are healthy, they're coming out the East.
Okay. I got a rebuttal to that, but go
What
ahead.
a
Let me hear.
what a fantastic monologue. What all that drivel,
And
all that explanation, all of that, and you're wrong. You're wrong, bro. You're wrong.
So
And
who's
this is why you're wrong. This is why. I agree with you, BJ, about Philly. I don't trust James Harden. I don't trust him. And please let me just put this out there right now. Please stop with the Kobe Shaq comparisons. Just stop. Stop. Like I no. Stop it. That's disrespectful to Kobe and Shaq. It just is. It is. Joel Embiid is dominant. He's dominant. He's doing his thing, but in the playoffs, I ain't seen him perform like that in the playoffs. We know we haven't seen James Harden perform like that in the playoffs. So come on, man, just cut it out. So I don't trust them when, like, I can see them getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, but I don't see them coming through in the clutch, coming through in the big moments. Now Brooklyn, this is the issue I have with them. This is the issue. I don't trust Kyrie, whether it's health or whether it's disinterest or whether it's something else funky just going on with Kyrie. I don't trust him. I don't. I can't. I've seen it time and time and again from him leaving Cleveland, going to Boston, and going to Brooklyn. The dude is just different. I'm gonna just use the word. He's just different. KD. Nobody wants to say it, but KD is injury prone now.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to use that and attach that to KD, but he is. Let's call it what it is. He's injury prone now.
Yep.
So I'm just I'm going with the odds. Like you say, Dr. Extraordinaire, if they healthy, I mean, obviously that's going to be a tough out. Anybody trying to beat them. But I'm just going with the odds. And that leaves for me Milwaukee. I think Giannis is going to be a beast in the playoffs. I think he's going to take it up an extra gear in the playoffs. Drew Holiday, X factor, offensively and defensively.
Defensive anchor for real.
Yeah. Like you said, Bobby Portis filling in well, being a great role player, doing even better than what they expected since the Lopez injury. And and Chris Middleton, he just feeds well off of Giannis.
The 3.8 guy.
So with all that, now a lot of people say, "Oh, y'all disrespecting Miami." I don't think Miami has the offense to do it. I know they can lock you up. I just don't think they can score when they're going to need to score. So that's the reason I'm kind of dismissing Miami. But no, Miami deserves to be in the conversation. But Chicago and Cleveland, they're on the rise, but they not there yet.
When you think a Chicago and Miami Eastern Conference Finals game would be awesome, dude. That would be such a great series.
Nobody wants to see that.
It'd be a great series, man. It'd be a great series.
It'll be a great series, but
I agree.
We always look for the stars. One of the rebuttals I'm going to have is that about the Nets is chemistry. You can't just come out on the floor even after 20 games and think you're going to gel with communication, defensive rotation, and all that good stuff. And I just don't see them being able to bring it all together at the last minute. KD is still hurt. Well, Ben Simmons, don't
remember,
know what's wrong with him.
Did you hear the Ben Simmons? And let me tell the Ben Simmons report.
Got the lower back issue now.
Yeah, now it's lower back issue. Now they say he might not be there until the playoffs.
Well, today report came out saying he was day to day. So there's all kinds of things coming on Ben Simmons thing.
But my point is, and then Kyrie is part-time still. We know New York might be a mandate, but that's what I was saying to them. They got the talent. You're correct. But they don't have the chemistry yet. And it's going to take them at least 30 to 40 games to get it. And you can't get it in the playoffs. Because people like Milwaukee, Chicago, Miami, if you have to face them in the second round, yo, they coming, and they got their chemistry. So I would take a Miami over Brooklyn Nets in a second round, or I'll take a Chicago over the Nets in the second round because those dudes have their chemistry and they got that hunger. And we all know with Kyrie, defense is not one of his strong suits. We know he's going to light them up and put up the points. I just don't know if communication-wise they'll be able to match the intensity defensively of the teams like Chicago, Miami, if they meet up in that second round. So, Brooklyn, not this year. Maybe next year, but not this year.
I got them coming out, and I ain't changed my mind. So,
facts.
My key words was a healthy Brooklyn team. Get some games under their belts.
If they're healthy, they won't have the chemistry.
Get some games under their belts. They'll be all right.
Yeah, you just dismissing chemistry. You just saying if they healthy, they gonna win it. Nah, Ben Simmons is a big piece of that.
Well, I'm only dismissing it because of the talent that they got. I really am a big stickler of chemistry or whatever, and I feel like if you got great chemistry,
they don't have the extraordinary talent that they had last year.
Well, no, I'm speaking of just Kyrie and Kevin Durant. Even just them two, to me, is enough to get out the East or whatever. And I did mention they got elite shooters like Patty Mills and Seth Curry or whatever. And then we talk about defense. Then if Ben Simmons actually play, you're gonna have Ben Simmons guard the opponent's team's best player. Now I know teams nowadays got 2 or 3 guys that can create their own shot and take over games or whatever. So I'm not saying Ben Simmons being a defensive stalwart that he is, it's going to be that much of a game changer, but he will be some type of a game changer or whatever to add some type of defensive identity onto that floor. However, like y'all keep saying chemistry, which is fair.
Facts, Derek. Facts.
Right now.
Things could change. We know
things could change. So even then, I'm still thinking that the Nets can get a game without Curry in a 7-game series, depending on who they playing. But that's just my take. I think I can't ignore that talent. They both gonna be healthy coming into the playoffs. Everybody gonna be healthy coming into the playoffs. I just can't. I can't ignore that, man.
I'm like, I know I can. I know I can.